What if performance, resilience, and Swiss precision all came together in a watch so light you forgot you're wearing it, yet so striking you can't stop looking at it? What if that watch wasn't from one of the big predictable names, but from a young, independent brand rewriting the rules of modern luxury? This is the Norqain Wild One Skeleton 42mm, a high-tech mechanical sports watch that proves adventure and artistry can live in the same heartbeat. It's not just a timepiece, it's a statement about where watchmaking is headed next. From the first moment you hold it, you know this isn't a traditional luxury watch. There's a quiet confidence to the way it feels in your hand, the lightness, the texture, the balance. It doesn't scream for your attention, yet you can tell it's being engineered by people who care about every microscopic detail. Norqain may not have a century-old legacy like Rolex or Omega, but that's exactly why this watch exists. It's built by a brand that still takes risks, still experiments, and still believes that innovation matters more than nostalgia. Founded in 2018, Norqain has quickly built a reputation for combining an independent spirit with serious horological credibility. Their motto, "Your life, your way," isn't just marketing, it's reflected in their watches, built to withstand real-world use while maintaining the refinement of Swiss craftsmanship. The Wild One collection became the embodiment of that idea. Watches tough enough for mountaineers, bikers, and divers, but finished to the standard of fine mechanical art. The Skeleton 42mm takes that mission to its logical extreme, stripping away everything unnecessary until all that's left is pure purpose and beauty. Let's start with the case, because that's where the magic begins. It's made of Nortec, Norqain's proprietary carbon fiber composite that is exclusive to the brand. Nortec is both light and indestructible, 5 times lighter than stainless steel and engineered to absorb extreme shocks. Each case is made up of 25 parts, including a rubber shock absorber sandwiched between the outer shell and the titanium core that holds the movement. The layered design gives the watch an almost futuristic look, while the marbled carbon surface means no two pieces are ever identical. Each has its own fingerprint. This isn't a watch afraid of impact. Norqain tested it to withhold shocks up to 5,000 G, which is a staggering figure. That's more punishment than most mechanical watches would survive in a lifetime. Combine that with 200 meters of water resistance and you've got something few skeleton watches can claim: real durability. Most skeletonized timepieces are delicate showpieces meant for safes and soirees. The Wild One Skeleton is built for the outdoors, for sweat, salt, adrenaline. It's the difference between the concept car and a rally car that actually races. Despite its toughness, the Wild One Skeleton feels surprisingly elegant. The 42mm diameter might sound large, but the lightweight carbon construction makes it wear smaller. At just 12.3mm thick and around 78 grams, it's feather light on the wrist. The integrated rubber strap hugs your wrist naturally, and its fine texture keeps it breathable and comfortable even in the heat. The watch becomes part of you. You can run, swim, hike, or sit through a long meeting without once feeling weighted down. But the moment you lift your wrist to check the time, everything else fades away. Beneath that sapphire crystal, you're looking straight into the heart of the movement. The Norqain manufactured caliber NN08S. This automatic movement isn't just visible, it's on display as art. It's a COSC certified chronometer, so it meets the highest standards of Swiss accuracy, but its design steals the show. The entire structure has been open worked into a skeleton format that uses beam style framework for stability. Every support point is reinforced with twin arms, creating a visual rhythm that feels architectural and strong. Watching it tick is hypnotic. The balance wheel beats confidently at 28,800 vibrations per hour, and through the skeleton cutouts, you can see the gears transferring power through the structure like a mechanical heartbeat. The bridges are coated and polished with dark finishes, while the hand and hour markers glow vividly thanks to the generous superluminova. In daylight, the contrast looks technical and sharp. In the dark, It transforms into something almost cinematic, glowing veins of light floating in mechanical darkness. And Norqain didn't just make one. The Wild One Skeleton is a full range of personality choices. The turquoise edition bursts with energy, a summer watch for those who love the color. The gecko green version channels the outdoors and a nod to nature and exploration. The coral red has that racing DNA inspired by movement and passion. Then there is the limited purple edition, a rare, striking, and confident. Each one has matching color rubber shock absorbers built into the case, and each strap is customized to complete the hue. You're not just picking a color, you're picking an identity. For those who prefer a touch of luxury, Norqain offers a special edition with an 18-karat red gold upper case. The fusion of the warm gold with the dark Norqain composite creates a stunning contrast. Refinement meeting resilience. Prices range between 5,000 and 5,500 Swiss francs for the regular versions, while the gold model steps into the higher luxury territory. But even at those prices, you're getting the technology and design features that usually appear in watches costing far more. The experience of wearing it goes beyond specs. When you strap it on, you can feel it's not just a fashion piece, it's engineered to move with you. The watch sits securely but lightly, never top heavy or awkward. The crown action is crisp, and winding it gives you that satisfying tactile feedback that only mechanical movements can provide. It's modern but analog, futuristic yet traditional. A paradox that somehow works perfectly. Norqain could have easily stopped there, but what makes this piece so compelling is its honesty. There is no empty storytelling about heritage or royal endorsements here. This is a watch built on merit, created by a young team of Swiss experts who wanted to design something that represents the new generation of collectors. It's made in Switzerland, uses genuine in-house design, and doesn't lean on nostalgia to justify its existence. If you compare it to others, the Wild One Skeleton stands proudly on its own. Zenith's Defy Skeleton series might offer a similar open work aesthetics, but those watches don't have this level of shock protection or its featherweight build. Hublot's classic fusion skeletons are bold and luxurious, but they often feel more jewelry than tool. Norqain's offering hits a rare sweet spot, a high-performance, engineering swapped in visual drama, but still wearable and practical for the daily life. There are small drawbacks, of course. Reading the time at a quick glance can sometimes be tricky because the skeleton design tends to emphasize style over instant clarity. The 41-hour power reserve is decent, but won't impress hardcore mechanical purists who expect 70 hours or more. Yet, these are minor trade-offs when you consider the full package. The Wild One Skeleton delivers what few watches do. Genuine excitement every time you look at it. What's more impressive is how it fits with Norqain's broader philosophy. This brand is all about independence, adventure, and authenticity. They aren't part of a giant conglomerate, and they make decisions based on passion rather than corporate charts. When you wear a Norqain, you're not just buying a watch, you're joining a movement, one that celebrates courage, craftsmanship, and individuality. That's what makes the Wild One Skeleton so special. It's a sports watch that celebrates motion. It's a skeleton watch that isn't afraid of danger. It's a modern Swiss timepiece that doesn't rely on the past to feel important. It represents the future of what Swiss watchmaking could be: lighter, stronger, more personal, and more adventurous. Imagine taking it diving off the coast, hiking through rough terrain, or traveling halfway across the world. It's a companion that thrives whatever you do. When you set it down at night and watch the last few beats of the balance wheel, you realize something. This is mechanical life, captured in carbon and steel, a blend of science, art, and motion that never stops breathing. In the end, the Norqain Wild One Skeleton 42 is a reminder that true innovation doesn't always come from the biggest names. Sometimes it comes from the bold ones. It's proof that a young brand can challenge the old guard by doing something authentic and not just flashy. Whether you're an athlete, an adventurer, or someone who simply appreciates the beauty of exposed mechanics, this watch has something magnetic about it. It's not shouting for attention. It earns it. You could call it a sports watch, a skeleton watch, or a piece of wearable engineering. But really, it's all of that and more. It's a symbol of modern watchmaking done right. Fearless, functional, and genuinely original. And when you see that intricate movement beating beneath the crystal, you'll know this isn't just a watch that tells time, it's a watch that tells a story. And that's only just the beginning. So tell us, what do you think of this Norqain Wild One Skeleton? Would this be a watch that can be seen on your wrist? Make sure you like and follow for more videos just like this. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.